And go ahead and let the numbers climb. Let everyone get their notifications. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. All right. I'll be back. Oh, hey, Pete. Oh, I put that lotion. Hold on, guys. Okay. Hello. Happy Wednesday. You guys, I'm super excited. So yesterday, I don't know, in one of my readings, I was talking about hello. Hello. Hello, Silver Surfer. Hello, Queen Star Libra. All right. Hello, Ona. All right, so it says there's 12 people in here. I'm wondering if people are getting their notifications, because usually when I do a collective live like this, you know, I'll have 300 people in the chat, or, you know, 200 something people in the chat. So it's also middle of the day, so a lot of people are at work too. You know, there's always that, but I think a lot of people aren't getting notifications. Every once in a while, I don't know why, you guys, but YouTube does that. So you could be, you know, you could have the notification bell checked to my channel, to other channels, but they'll unnotify, like they'll undo it. So, you know, it's like when they upgrade the system, or I have no idea, but it's like a glitch thing. Yeah, typical YouTube, huh? But yeah, so, because I could tell it's not normal. It's not normal. There's 17 people in the chat. I mean, I'm so thankful for the people that are here, right? But people will see the playback. All right, so let's get right into it. So the message was, so the title of, you guys always know when I come live and I do a live energy check-in. Oh my God, that is so true, Ash. Okay, so she's saying that she loves the camel, okay, because it's hump day. I did not even realize that, okay? But kudos to you for the pun, all right? So true. Here it is, right here. This is the overall energy around the divine masculines today. This is the one that came out first. That's why I put these in the thumbnail, the photo, the fire ants. You don't have to be an energy reader or a psychic or anything like that to channel the energy on this card right here. That right there is a fucking mess. That right there is fire. It is anger. It is heat. And not the kind of heat that like, it's not like that. It's the heat like, I want to rip your head off kind of heat, okay? So I feel there's a lot of just chaos, drama. It feels icky. It feels icky to me. Okay. All right. Okay, and we have the beautiful little blue crescent moon here. Okay, the camel, I actually pulled out the animal spirit guidebook. But the camel teaches us of an alchemist. It integrates opposite forces and energies, meaning the camel's humps holds water, right? But the camel can walk through the desert, through extreme heat. That's the fire. So the camel is the conduit for the fire and the water. That's why it's so symbolic here, okay? And it's symbolic because the fire ants came out first. It's an anthill, making a mountain out of a molehill. You've ever heard that saying? That's this. Something is going down where even the smallest things in the around the masculines right now, it's like, it's feeling heavy and big, okay? So it's an amplified energy. I'm just gonna pull on it. But with the camel, the straw that finally breaks the camel's back. The straw that finally breaks the camel's back. Something is happening, right? It's almost like the energy that I get is like a lot of people involved here. It's like the masculine is trying to like work things out on their end. They're trying to, situate themselves in life. They're trying to, figure out what's going on with them as far as their ascension. I'm changing. I feel different. Things don't resonate with me anymore. Certain friends, the stuff that we do together doesn't resonate with me anymore. I'm feeling not above it, but above it as far as the frequency goes. Like it's not like I'm above it, like I'm better than that. It's like I'm above it, like it just doesn't feel right to me anymore. I'm getting like just sitting around and drinking. So for some of the masculines, they're drinkers. They drink alcohol. A lot of people do. A lot of us do, right? Temperance energy here, everything in moderation, okay? But they're not moderating it. There's something here about numbing the pain, substances, overindulging, trying to drink your sorrows away. You know what I mean? I'm seeing the Page of Cups for some reason, and I just feel like it's like the vulnerable, inner child, younger kind of energy within the masculine. But the overall energy here for the divine masculines is this, for the collective energy right now. So let me go ahead and read the camel. The straw that finally breaks the camel's back. This could also be like, it's almost like the Five of Wands right here, okay? That's the energy I get from this. It's just angry is what I get. There's a lot of anger attached to this card right now. Okay, so let me read this because the fire and the camel, you guys will understand why this is so like resonant and beautiful, okay? So the camel represents resourcefulness, independence, knowing oneself. Okay, the camel is very sure of itself, all right? It is sure that it can travel long distances, that it can, supply water, that it can, withstand the heat, that it can, carry travelers. It's very sure of itself and what it's capable of, okay? The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Challenges. Even in the face of excess heat, meaning judgments and anger, there it is. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situations. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own reactions. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. Faraway lands. There could be physical distance, long distance here. There could be a journey here. Someone could be, taking a journey, meaning you gotta go, you gotta go. This isn't working. We bring out the worst in each other. This could also just be the masculine's own inner conflicts, right? The own you know, anger with themselves right now. Judgment and anger is what this says right here, okay? So let's read the fire ants. Oh, it's right here. On page 121, breaks down to a 4. So yesterday in one of my collective messages, I can't remember what zodiac it was or whatever, I was talking all about the 4th house. It may have been Capricorn, okay, because that was the last one that I just uploaded. I don't know, but it starts out with card number 4, and it's the home. It's all about what's going on within the 4 walls of their home, in their private quarters. Okay, it's bad. It's very karmic, and there's a lot of pressure, okay, on the DMs right now. There's a lot of pressure. They're feeling the pressure. They're feeling the heat. You can't handle the heat? Get out the kitchen. Right? So the fire ant, this represents aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. So the masculine has been with or entertaining energies, right, that feed the imbalances within themselves, meaning karmic. It's the separation within, it's the polarity within. And the masculines, just like us, when we were still like going through our karmic stuff in that regard, right? We were attracting the people that brought this out, because through that is how we heal the imbalance. That's how we clear the karma. That's how we do the work. Essentially, when we are with karmic people, we're doing shadow work through the whole relationship, right? Even if we're resisting, it's still, for me, a form of shadow work, because you're still in the karmic cycle. If you're learning. All right. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. So there's a lot of gossiping and a lot of blaming. Okay, this is going to be for, you know, the masculine is blaming themselves. The karmic blames the masculine blames the karmic. The masculine used to blame the feminine, but I don't feel that really anymore. I feel like the masculine has really come into a place where they go, I get it, I see it. It really wasn't the feminine, it was me, right? You may also find yourself stewing on a person or a situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. That's what they've been doing. They've been pretending. So when this energy is in balance, it's thoughtful and very disciplined. When it's out of balance, which right now it's an out of balanced energy, it says argues, excess heat, and gossips. There's so much turmoil here. You guys, I feel for them. I tap my heart and I send them love, because, man, that is a really bad spot to be in. I mean, it's just, I don't want to say bad, but it's just a really crappy spot to be in. You know what I mean? I'm with someone, I'm stuck with someone, I feel stuck with someone that I thought was like, you know, someone compatible for me. You know, for some of these masculines, this is going to be more so for the ones that, you know, and actually that's not true. Whether they're married in a relationship or they started entertaining karmic energies after separation or whatever, it's all kind of the same. They thought that they were going to be just fine in a comfort zone. You know, there's always this like little glimmering false hope that looms over the connection of maybe things can change. Maybe my person will change. You know, maybe things will get better. You know, you keep lying to yourself and telling yourself all those things, and it just doesn't, because it's not meant to, right? We've talked about this. We know this. So the masculine is realizing this too, you know, in a big way. Like, it doesn't work because it's not supposed to. That's it. That's a big epiphany, you know? a lot of blaming, a lot of gossiping, and a lot of arguments. Octopus and then the dolphin. So we have the camel, which is earth energy basically, right? But it's also that watery energy because it's carries the water, right? But this is all like, and even the fire ant, it's like earth energy because they walk on earth. They're an earth, you know, bug, right? But they're the fire ant, so they also represent fire. Now we have the octopus and the dolphin, which is all that watery energy, right? Oh, the mouse. This is about decay. This is about decay, desperation, sneakiness, you know? Nervousness, little timid mouse, cat and mouse. There's the cat and mouse game that they don't want to play anymore with whatever they're at, whatever they're doing. It feels very, it almost feels like they're kind of, I don't want to sound rude or mean, but like I'm getting a very disgusted energy. I feel that the masculines, for some of them, that they feel just disgusted, not only with themselves and the situations that they're in or finding themselves in again, okay? But they're disgusted with the energy around them. It's almost like they have a lot of resentment towards the person they're with, and vice versa. The karmic resents the masculine resents the karmic. It's all that kind of stuff, okay? So I'm not gonna read all these, but the octopus is obviously a very connected energy. You know, it's very psychic. The crown chakra is completely lit up, as you can see, right? The tentacles are always moving and you know, all around, right? There's something with that. Again, a lot of moving parts and chaotic things. I feel like the masculines just have a lot going on right now. But in their mind, in their head, and connected to their soul, their higher self, everything is saying, you got, you know, communicate to your feminine, speak your truth. This is about the dolphin energy, is soulmate energy. It's, you know, very connected for me too. Obviously, Atlantis, Lemuria, and for those of you out there who resonate as Syrian starseeds, you know, doesn't matter if you're Series B, Series A, you know, it doesn't matter. Probably Series B for a lot of you guys, because that was the watery Sirius planet, you know, where it was the people, mermaids, dolphins, and that's where a lot of the energies, whales, dolphins, people, all that came from, okay, with Lemuria and Atlantis and stuff. So anyways, that could be all confirmation for you as well. But it's playful, it's happiness, it's collaboration, it's joyful, it's friendly, it's, you know, and it's also very effective communication. This is not effective communication. But see, the non-effective communication is what's creating more effective communication, because the masculine, again, is seeing, enlightened. And they're going to all of the issues in their lives right now. They're looking at it and they're going, this isn't right. It's not how this is supposed to be. I thought this kind of stuff was normal before. You know, people fight, they argue, it's shitty. You know, my parents were the same way. That was the example that I saw growing up, you know. Real love takes hard work. Real love is, you can't stand each other most of the time, but you can stand each other a little bit of the time. But that's normal. That's what marriage is. No, it's not. That's not what love is. That is not what true aligned source love is. There is no separation in that regard. There's no polarities in that regard. So the masculine is starting to, again, see all that, just like you did. Just like you did. All right? There's definitely, it's like they know that things are deteriorating. Things are deteriorating at a very fast rate in their life. And if they don't start making moves to make better choices, the judgment and anger is going to keep on coming. Okay? Decay. And then the horse. The horse is obviously, look at the crescent moon, very psychic energy, high priestess energy right here, or high priest. Speaks of strength, you know, vitality, horsepower, speed, fast, unbridled energy, strong emotions. It's also a lot of sexual energy here with the stallion and horse energy too. Horses are majestic. They're beautiful. You guys know me. I'm a gypsy cowgirl. Like, I love horses. Horses are one of the biggest, most beautiful things in life to me. That's my goal, my dream, is to have my own little ranch or ranchette with horses. This person views you as majestic, beautiful, wild, free, highly intuitive, driven, sexy, you know. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. You are their shining star. You are a star to them. The starfish, you know, the starfish sticks, right? It sticks. This person is stuck on you, and they know it's not shifting, so they need to. The universe is just making them shift. They don't have a choice. See the sea serpent. The universe is wrapping them full circle, okay? Bringing them full circle, embracing them, and helping them to ease into their emotions, to flow, be in the flow, instead of pushing against it. Hello, everybody. Hello. See, I just said how you're beautiful, you're majestic. The zebra is a part of the horse family, if you will, okay? Right? Oh my gosh, and then you have the tiger. Holy shit, you guys, look at this. You have 3 animals back to back to back, all with crescent moons on their third eye. High priestess right here, the tiger. She prowls. She is the high priestess. She hunts at night. You won't see her coming, okay? You cannot fool the tiger. I'm sorry, there's not a crescent moon on this one, but look at that. I mean, are you kidding me? I think this is all 3. I mean, I don't think there's any other cards in the deck that have that on there on the third eye. What your psychic visions are showing you, what your dreams are showing you, what future timelines are showing you, whatever it is that you've seen with your masculine in the future, that is an actual timeline. Do not discount that. You're dead on. And I've said this before. Okay? So keep your vision on these future timelines. Now, I always say we don't manifest one person, one face. That's ridiculous. Because people have free will. And if this person decides to stay, which a lot of people do, my loves, nowadays with the earth and the ascension and what, you know, everything that's happening, it's making it very difficult for people to stay in these types of situations. That's why we're seeing so many people leaving behind, you know, unhappy marriages, you know, unhappy relationships, breaking off engagements, you know, the whole thing. They're uprooting their lives. They're changing their lives because they can't fake it. But some people will. So that's why we don't manifest just one person. Twin flame, I don't care. I am a twin flame. I have a twin flame, right? Am I manifesting my twin flame for it to come back to me and that's the only thing? No, God, no, no. You know, I'm manifesting a true divine counterpart that matches my frequency and is a mirror to me in that regard. Someone on my level, you know what I mean? I don't need my twin flame coming in, you know, at a low frequency, carrying this kind of energy and bringing it to me. You know what I mean? So that's my advice. But the message here is that it doesn't matter. All the divine masculines collectively, a lot of them, right? This is what they're seeing, sensing, going through, whether this is your DM or not. So for some of you guys, you might have a soulmate coming in to your life who went through this. You know, you might meet someone and they go, man, like, I totally get what you're talking about as far as karmic stuff and situations like that. I mean, you know, my last relationship was a doozy, or you know, I recently got out of something that was over and done for a long time. You know, they're taking their power back too. Okay? So whatever's going on with your third eye and your visions, your crown, all the things, right? You're dead on. Now, this is also showing me that the masculine is super psychic. The masculine's visions and psychic senses and third eye and prophetic visions and all the things, they're spot on too. Also, the zebra represents beauty, uniqueness. Again, like I was talking about the horse, magic, you know. This masculine is so, and I know this is coming through a lot, but with Aries season and just the fiery energy, it's just everything, Venus and Taurus, like all the things. It's amplified what they feel and how they see you. And they're starting to see you more on a soul level, like more and more and more and more. I think in the title I put super spying. And the song, the quote that I put in the title, it's oh my gosh, now my mind is going blank. Whenever you come around, I get weak in the knees and I lose my breath. Though I try so hard, what do you say? The words won't come. I'm so scared to death. When you smile, that smile, my world turns upside down. Sorry guys, I'm much better, but I'm still like nasally and congested from sickness last week and all that. Not like I'm some amazing singer otherwise, but you know, my throat chakra is a little. It's Vince Gill. Vince Gill, one of the greatest country singers of all time. You will not change my mind. That's his song, okay? And I was hearing it loud as day when I was getting ready. Out of nowhere. That's how it always happens, though. You know? Out of nowhere, I'm just like curling my hair and da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, I'm like waiting for the barrel to set. And all of a sudden, I hear, whenever you come. I'm like, whoa. That's how they come through. Y'all know, if you get a lot of music downloads and things like that that pertain to yourself or the collective or your life or whatever, it just comes through like someone just turns on a loudspeaker all of a sudden in your head and you can't shut it off. It's just like blaring too. So that was the song that the masculine that came through for the divine masculine today. Now, where are we at? 27 minutes. All right. I felt called to pull out the love oracle. Elena's laughing. The high priestess energy here is thick, meaning I'm getting sorceress and sorcerer. You guys, a lot of you guys, I'm telling you. High priests and high priestesses of I'm getting Avalon, but Lomeria. I mean, some of us go way back to the land of Mu. Atlantis. You guys ruled together. You guys, I mean, this is who you are together. Man, oh man. And that masculine activated you in such a way you became so in tune to your spirituality and your soul side, right? Tell me I'm wrong, those of you guys who are true twin flames. Your life changed drastically after being activated and coming into a reunion, physical 3D reunion with your masculine. And you did the same for them, but because they were so heavy in the ego and they were going through that ego death, right? We did too, but not the extent that they do. They've been holding on to that and dragging it out. They can't hold on anymore. You just can't. And if you try to force things that aren't, look at this, freedom. I told you, there's freedom. Only time will tell. This isn't, I'm gonna shuffle these, but these are a new beginning. Look at that, the white dove. I've been talking a lot about the doves. Birds in general, I always, talk about in channel, but the white doves have been coming up, on cards, and I've been pointing it out, like doves might be a sync for you. White doves might be a sync for you. Just last night, I was watching a show on Netflix. It's a series, it's like not brand new or anything like that. It's called Queen of the South. And I started watching it and I'm like really into it. So like at the end of the night when I'm like winding down and whatever, that's my like little brain rot moment. Um, just last night on the show, she owns like a winery or whatever in the show, and they had like an event on the show, and anyways, it was like a nice event, you know, at a tasting room at the winery, and she had a box of white doves to release to, you know. And now today, oh my gosh, what is going on with my sweater? Look at this. What is happening? I just realized this. What is going on? Please hold. Trust me, no one's pulling on these strings right now, okay? All right, that's a little better. A little better. My goodness, Erica, get it together, man. All right. And anyways, now today we have the white dove. So if you guys have ever seen that show, you probably would know the moment that I'm talking about. Anyways, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. The masculine knows without a shadow of a doubt. Sheikah, I totally agree. Once you meet your twin flame, something major changes. Yeah. Yeah. It is absolutely 1,000% undeniable what takes place when you meet a true twin flame. Your twin flame, I mean, right? It's insane. It cracks me up, like when I see like people or even like other readers, I've seen them here on YouTube, like talking about, like they have an opinion about the twin flame, you know, journey, or twin flames, you know. They will say like, oh, twin flames aren't real. Oh, you know, the funniest thing is when people talk about false twin flames. There's no fucking such thing as a false twin flame. Let's just call it what it is. It's a karmic soulmate. It's not a false twin. There's no such thing. A twin flame can't be false. Like, you know what I mean? You could have a karmic soulmate, okay? But like, if you think about like that, like it doesn't even make sense. Like if you think about the term false twin flame. But 1,000% twin flames are real. They just weren't incarnating because the frequency of the earth, they weren't incarnating coming into 3D union and doing all this stuff like how we are now, because the earth was at such a low frequency for thousands of years. Like, you know, now it's not. Now it's, you know, we've risen the frequency. We're going from the 4D into the 5D earth, right? And now that's why so many high vibrational energies incarnating now. That's why. It's time. But don't let other people discourage you. I think sometimes people get like butthurt that they don't have a twin flame. I don't know. It's almost like they have like a you know, like twin flames aren't real. Oh, you know how many times I thought I met my twin flame? It's like, if you meet and encounter a real twin, your real twin flame, a twin flame, there is no denying it. It is not because you guys are like so attracted to each other. It's not because it's so passionate and fiery and you guys just hit it off. And yeah, I mean, that stuff, all the things, but like, it's not that. It's different and you can feel it in your soul. And it's nothing like you've ever seen, witnessed, felt before. You know, so just don't let anyone and their opinions, because that's all they are. And you know what we say about opinions, right? Don't let them discourage you in your own journey, or think that maybe you're crazy, or maybe this isn't a twin flame, or you know what I mean? Because those of you guys who it really is, it really is. You know, and if you've met someone that you've been in separation from, you know, but like your vibration hasn't changed, you haven't changed, your life hasn't changed, you know, you're not really embodying self-love, it's not a twin flame. It's just not, you know, it's just not. Anyone who has encountered their true twin, their life changes drastically. the feminine, you know, and I don't mean like your life changes drastically, like, oh my God, you know, one day you're like, you know, you have $5 in your bank account, and then the next day you're a millionaire, and the next day you're doing this and that, right? Like, it's not like that, although it definitely can be, because you're starting to embody the traits of self-love. You're starting to align to your true self, your soul self. You know what I mean? So, if I had never, if me and my twin flame hadn't come together, right? Like when we, you know, when we did, I would not be here with you guys. Like, I would not have this channel. I would not be divining with tarot. I would not be doing anything like that. That all came, and those seeds bursted and came to fruition after that. Soulmate. Shut the front door. This is why I felt called. This is why I felt called to use this deck. I haven't used the Love Oracle for a long time. Probably, I don't know. It's been months and months. I don't even think I used it for Valentine's Day. I don't think I've used this deck for a very long time, okay? Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and then they will physically manifest. And then twin flames, bottom of the deck. Look at that. Oh, and look what's flying above it. A white dove. Showing how high level of a spiritual union this is, how divine it is, how sovereign the two of you guys are. Your passion ignites. Reflection, bottom of the deck here. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. You know what that is for me? Energetic space. Okay, so that's a message for, now the masculine might be very much, in fact, I know they are, because that's another thing I put in the message was the masculine is super spying. They're super spying on you right now. You know, while they figure their stuff out, you know. And if you meet someone in the meantime and in between time, then, you know, you snooze, you lose, right? But they are super spying, and I feel like that's a part of it. Because they want to know, like, are you with someone who's commenting on your things, who's liking your stuff? Is there, you know, if you're a feminine, is there guys commenting? Is there men telling you how beautiful you are? They're looking for any little thing to indicate, yeah, I'm seeing someone, yeah, I'm dating, or yeah, I'm with someone. You know what I mean? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So the masculine is really recognizing, look at the yin and the yang too. The masculine is realizing that there's they feel like a support from you. They feel like you, not like they need you to, like a support system, but like they just know that you would always be very supportive of them and that they would be supportive of you. Do you know what I mean? There is this total balance here between the two of you guys. And that's what they're reflecting on in a big way. Look at all the blue and the blue butterflies. Transformation and truth. Things blooming and blossoming. Okay, let's do some tarot. Let's do some tarot. All right. All right, my loves. So what we got? 91 people. Let's get those likes up, my loves. If this is your message, if you're resonating with it, let's get the likes up. The likes are what helps communicate to everybody that this video is A, worth watching, B, if I'm still live, it'll actually put this out into the algorithms even more, and it's based on the likes. You know what I mean? I don't care about subscribers. Like, I mean, I do, obviously. I love you guys, but I don't. It's not for that. It's literally to help the algorithms and to help this message get out to the people who really need it. So thank you, my loves. I really appreciate it. Because that's why we're here. You know what I mean? That's why I'm here. That's why we're all here. Okay, so it's literally, for me, I always say it's like paying it forward. Anytime I hop on a reader's live, if it's my message, I'm like, bing, 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 bing. You know, I smash that like button. So thank you, loves. Thank you, loves. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get, the last few days I've been using, like, I've been having trouble shuffling because the decks that I'm using are just like this one's like, it's pretty thick. You know what I mean? It's not like flimsy cards that I can just shuffle easily. Look at this. Death of the ego. This is death of the ego. I mean, quite literally. Death of the ego. Death of the devil. Death of the chains. There's transformation taking place. There's huge shifts and changes in karmic situations. No matter what they are, things are transitioning. Oh, Sabrina, I love that. Even if it ain't my message, I hit that like button. Yeah, I do too. I'm just very supportive of people. You know, like, this is, you know, this is our bread and butter, and it helps us, you know. So if it's someone who you adore, or you love, or you resonate with, of course, help them. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, my loves. Okay. Knight of Cups and the Chariot, Justice. These are just like nonstop coming out, just nonstop coming out. All right. So we have the Death card, and oh my gosh, you guys, sorry, hold on. I'm just like a mess over here with my shuffling. My little hands aren't strong enough. There we go. Like, I can do it. I can do it. So. Okay, so I don't think I said this, but so yesterday when I collected message, I was talking about my Wi-Fi, and like I had my Wi-Fi installed this last week. And then I got sick, like all last week I've been, you know, sick. But they came and installed my Wi-Fi last Monday, I think it was, and you know, I love that Wi-Fi company. I love them, you know, but just where I moved to, where they get their, you know, the tower that they ping from, it's just, it's not good. It's not good. And it's killing me as far as my upload times. I could do a 30-minute reading or a 1-hour recorded session for someone. So again, if you've been waiting on readings from me, they are coming, but literally like a 1-hour reading was taking like 7 hours to upload. My 30-minute messages on here were like 2 hours, 3 hours for one reading. Like, that kills me. So I was like, I can't. I have to cheat on my Wi-Fi company and find a new one. So I did. So I did a little third-party interference over here for the Wi-Fi companies. Anyways, I found this amazing company, and they own all their own towers. It's like super, super amazing. So I am freaking pumped. And I called them yesterday, and the woman that I spoke to, she was like, we won't be able to get someone out there until April 13th or 14th. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I have to do this for 2 more weeks. Okay. And she's like, well, if we can get someone out there sooner, then we will, you know. And I was just like, I put it up, I surrendered it. And I was just like, I thank you so much. Like, you know, to her, I was so grateful to her. And then all of a sudden, today I'm getting ready, curling my hair. And I walk around. I mean, it's my house. It's my house, my home. You know, I'm here by myself, right? So I walk around naked, whatever. You know what I mean? Like when I'm getting ready and stuff. You know, it's not weird or anything, right? I love it. I also love to sleep in the nude too. It's like, oh. But anyways, I'm walking around and I see a van with like a ladder on it sitting out front of my house, and I'm like, who the f is that? So I really quickly run to my room, like all trying to like, you know, dodge the windows and stuff, because nobody's ever around. I don't live in a neighborhood. It's not like people can see through my windows. It's not anything like that, right? It was them. It was the Wi-Fi company. It was a miracle. they went from saying that they wouldn't be able to get someone out yesterday until the 13th or 14th of April. And then today, without me even knowing, unbeknownst to me, my angels, my spirit team, because they know how important this is. They know how it's affecting me. It's slowing my business down. It's slowing my work down. My clients are getting pissed. But it's not out of, everyone's super understanding, but I shouldn't say pissed because I have really loving clients, but when's it coming? And it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's coming, but it's going to take like 9 hours to upload. And then I have, it's just a whole thing. It's a pain in the ass. So I feel super blessed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a miracle. I can't believe you're here today. I just called yesterday. They said it was going to be 2 weeks, more than that, because we're not even in April yet, right? Anyways, you guys, see, that was an instant manifestation for me, because I was like, I need this. And I was really sending that signal out going, I need Wi-Fi. I need my Wi-Fi. Spirit, please let something open up sooner. I need it. And boom, next morning, he shows up. And he was fine. The guy that came to install my Wi-Fi, he was so cute. That's another way the universe is delivering. You see, you don't even gotta leave your house sometimes. They literally just show up. The universe is very intricate, right? He was only 26 and I'm 38. And I know age is only a number, yada, yada, yada. But trust me when I say I can't date people that young, because I have brothers that young. My little brother, right? I have my youngest brother, who's an angel in heaven now. He's older than that. If he was still here, he'd be 30 years old. You know what I mean? But he was fine. And he was so sweet. And he was all decked out in his Carhartt. And he had a beard. And he looks much, much older, and I think that might work because I look much younger. You know what? I'm gonna have to circle back to that. Yeah, milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. That's right. So anyway, so I got my miracle Wi-Fi and I got a super hot divine masculine to show up. And you know what that is, you guys? That's the universe showing me, saying, see sis, we've got you. And it's all happening and it's all here. He looked just like Jared Leto. I am not kidding you. I'm not one of those people that thinks everyone looks like somebody. No, it's very rare. And it's very rare for me to find someone very attractive. I'm just not like that. Where I look at a guy and I'm like, damn, I'm just not like that. I don't know. But I literally have been getting, people coming in that are really good looking and high vibrational divine masculines. These are not people who are, he was very mature. I thought he was probably around my age, but he looked just like Jared Leto, but with Jared Leto with a beard. He had the really pretty eyes and the very chiseled features, the nose and the, big old nice beard. The things I could do. Oof, that's my inner feminine fire flowing, you know what I mean? And it was so cute. Wait, hold on, because my landlords, they use the same internet company. That's how I found out about this company, because my landlord next door, she runs a business too. She's like a freaking little baddie, okay? She travels twice a month. Her company flies her. I mean, she goes to Hawaii sometimes 2-3 times a month, different places though. So she's like me, where she really needs her good Wi-Fi, And anyways, but after the fact, he went and helped them with something because they were having something with their Wi-Fi they wanted to look at or whatever, and they saw the van here, so they were just ask if he could help, But anyways, where was I going with that? Oh, I want to see if he's still out. I don't think so, but no, he's gone. Okay, he's gone. But it was really sweet, it was. My Wi-Fi was already up and running and going and stuff. And he's asked me about the channel. I'm is it, I see all these crystals in your house and stuff. You mentioned you have a platform or something. Is it astrology? And I'm no, but I do work with astrology and it connects to astrology in some ways and But it was just really sweet and cute. And it was just showing me, the universe was showing me, just like the universe is showing so many of you guys, of what you're receiving, you see? All right, it's Judgment Day. What I'm getting here is the masculine answering the call. Answering the call. It has been a battle. And I know that a lot of the times the messages are like, someone's gonna reach out, there's communication, because that at the time is what the energy is saying. Collectively, if a lot of the divine masculines collectively are all in an energy one day or a few days or 1 week in particular, they're just like thinking nonstop about communicating to their feminine, it's gonna come through in the collective message, right? Of course it is. But there's no guarantee that that's actually gonna happen, right? So don't be discouraged over repetitive messages too, okay? That's my point as well. I get it, I totally do, you guys. I'm the one, you know, doing these readings, and I see other readers doing these readings, and it's like a lot of us are like, it's like kind of like the similar messages or same messages, you know what I mean? But it's because that's what the energy is saying, you know? But this for me feels like, it feels big. And there's all major arcana, the death card, the devil, Scorpio, Capricorn. And then we have the hangman here. I mean, this is someone who's just hanging out, watching you. I'm told, super spy. They are a super spy right now. Super spy. Inspector Gadget, Sherlock Holmes, like they are super spying on you. They are running through, if they can see, you know, okay, so let's say your pages are private or whatever, right? Because this is 98% of you guys watching this. They're spying through your social media. You know, maybe you have a TikTok, you know, thing, and they go on your TikTok channel and look at your TikToks that you make. Or maybe it's, you know, I don't know. I don't use Snapchat. I don't know anything about it. But like maybe it's through Snapchat or chat. Snapchat. Or something, or, you know, but it's online. There's a huge online presence that I'm feeling, and that they're seeing you through that, through the lens of your profile picture or through your actual page. But it's super spying because they want to reunite. See, they want to communicate something to you. This is you guys coming together again and celebrating, and there's happiness, and you're talking and chatting and, you know, all that. Now, the other thing that I'm getting here is that the masculines are getting very triggered by seeing you living your best life. You could be out having fun, you know, grabbing drinks with friends, having dinner, going dancing, you know, all the things, right? And they're sitting there on their end in their life with Miss Fire Ant or Mr. Fire Ant. This is their home. This is their home environment. Their 3D environment is the fire ants. I remember those days with my karmic exes. Man, oh man, oh man. I am so thankful that I followed my incarnation path and my soul path. Aren't you guys so proud of yourselves for what you've overcome and what you've done? You should be so proud of yourselves. So proud of yourselves. Do you know so many people? I mean, there's how many people in this world? 8 billion, or I don't even know. I don't even know. Don't quote me on that. There could be like 20 billion. I won't know the difference. I think it's like 8 billion. 8 to 10 billion people in the world. That's going to be my guess. The majority of those people don't do this. I mean, there's more people obviously doing it now, but like you have to really be proud of yourself for what you've come, what you've overcome, what you've moved forward from. All right. I'm gonna get, actually, I'm not done with Rider-Waite. Sorry, I'm not done. But I wanna switch to the Light Seers. I wanna clarify these with Light Seers. I wanna see what the Devil and the Death card are about. I mean, seriously. Major Arcanas, like, and then the Page of Pentacles. This is someone who's been learning how to ground their energy in new ways. Learning to ground their energy in new ways. That's what I'm getting. But this is also, obviously, pages are messengers, so it's a message. Right? I'm hearing Trisha Yearwood. I've been thinking about you. See, because all that's racing through his mind as he stares at this pentacle is the feminine. It's, what is the feminine going to say? How is the feminine going to react? But they're coming with a fresh energy. Whatever that is, it's refreshing. It feels, you know, just like, wow, like this, okay, wow, you know? And if they show up, okay, with this energy and this energy still connected to them, you better send that twin or whoever packing. I mean, you do what you want, but it's gonna be a false start because they haven't processed, they haven't healed, they haven't integrated. They're still packing heat, literally, right? All right. Keep that drama far away from me. You know, we tap our hearts and we send them love, but like, don't come to me and communicate with me until you truly are hanging solo. You know what I mean? Don't come to me with a third party energy. Don't come to me with your karma all attached to you trying to leech off my beautiful energy in that regard. You know what I mean? Shine. It's like the sunshine energy. You shine. You shine so bright. Your light influences the masculine in such a beautiful way. This is the sun energy, the sun card. Essentially, it's number 19 in the major arcana in this deck. Your light has taught them so much. The way that you shine has been teaching them so much. They've been watching you from the sidelines and watching you shine and watching you radiate light, your sovereignty, your divinity. They've seen you sharing memes about spirituality, the law of attraction, twin flames, soulmate energy, zodiac stuff, astrological transits, whatever it is that you're posting, sharing, talking about, doing, and emanating, it has taught them. You are the guru. That's why they're afraid to approach. I mean, you're so wise and, intelligent and, all these things that, hi love. So this actually isn't a card pool. Like I've been doing, this is actually just a collective message for the whole collective, in regards to the divine masculine. But now that I have my Wi-Fi up and everything, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could, if some of you guys wanted card pulls, I could do some card pulls. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know what? I could schedule one tomorrow. I'll schedule one tomorrow because you know what, loves? I just wanted to come on and do this. And I have a lot of, I have to do Aquarius and Pisces. I have to finish up the first part of April zodiacs. And then this is going to be the collective message for everybody for the DM for today and stuff. But then tomorrow I'll do a live. We'll do a card pull tomorrow. You're welcome, love. I'm happy that I saw it, Gabriella. Because when I do the collective messages like this too, I try to see comments, but I don't. So I'll post it on the community page like I usually do. After the live or whatever, you guys will see it. I'll post the flyer is the word I'm using. The flyer up on the community page, okay? And whoever wants to join can join. All right. Clarity of belief, look at that. This card in this deck is like the Ace of Swords, by the way. He's touching his heart. He's setting a butterfly free. He's setting a butterfly free. What's that saying? If you set it free, if it comes back to you, then whatever, I feel like the masculine is saying in this moment, like, I'm healing my heart and I'm setting myself free. I'm receiving more clarity on my beliefs. The green is the heart chakra energy, okay? Notice his sleeves are green. His shirt is green. He's extending a healed, transformed energy of love to you, to self, to someone. And look at right here, this little swirl. It looks like a heart, huh? Looks kind of like a heart. I don't know if that's intentional, but to me, I'm seeing a heart. Daydreams and decisions. So this is where they've been. This is where they've been. It's like the 7 of Cups. So right now, again, they're super spying. There is a really big energy of them wanting to communicate to you guys. They want to talk to you without a shadow of a doubt, you know, for many of you guys. They want to talk. Will they do it? I don't know. Everything here with judgment and what I'm getting, it's like, yeah. You know, everyone's on different timelines too. So again, don't be discouraged if you've been watching for some time. I mean, the masculines are very fucking stubborn. They're very set in their ways, you guys. They're very resistant to ascension and change. That's why for a lot of you guys, it's been taking so long, you know? And I hope that no one's sitting around twiddling their thumbs waiting for a masculine to come in. I really hope that's not the case, my loves. I really hope that you guys are living your best lives, okay? And that you're manifesting very openly and that you're letting the universe know that I am ready for this, this, and this. No matter who it'll be, I trust the universe. Just like I said, this miracle Wi-Fi appointment this morning, the miracle Wi-Fi appointment this morning that showed up, and then the super saucy hotness with the beard that showed up with it. All right. I said I wanted to clarify with light seers. I'm just kind of all over the place, huh? I'm just pulling whatever and channeling whatever, but that's how I roll, so I read gypsy style. I think every once in a while I should try doing like a spread and, you know, stuff like that. You know, this is the crowning energy. This is the overall energy. This is the challenge. This is the, you know, right? Actually, let's do that right now. I'm not going to do a spread. I'm just going to be specific with what I'm asking. Knight of Cups again. All right. So I want to know. I want to know what the challenge is right now. What is the biggest challenge for the DM in this moment? What are they viewing as their biggest challenge? I think it's the love for you that they feel. Their biggest challenge is letting go of something. Their biggest challenge is feeling worthy of, you know, feeling worthy of true love, feeling worthy of that. Because for some of them they lack that worthiness, okay? I don't care how handsome or beautiful they are. I don't care how confident they seem to be. And I don't care, you know, it doesn't matter. They're missing pieces on the inside, you know? So their biggest challenge is to release and become single right now. It's for those of them that are in third-party situationships or marriages or whatever, it is very much burdensome, and that's the challenge. I've got to release someone. I've got to get single. Do I feel ready for this? I don't want to hurt anybody. You know, my whole life is going to shift again. You know, it's like all of that. But it's also their biggest challenge is seeing you and feeling like they lost you. This, I'm getting, right? Double energy here. This is you too. They want to be like this. They want to be single. They want to, you know, be all the things on their own again, or just on their own. I stayed with my karmic partner way longer than I should have. My last, the very, very toxic one that I was with that finally was like, you know, I started my awakening with that person in 2016 after losing my brother and, you know, just some other tragedies that happened like back to back in my life at that time. You know, and it was over for such a long time. By the time I actually left and like we actually like really split, like for good, I didn't shed one. I was like, it was like just another day to me. I was emotionless. I didn't care. You know, I was doing my shadow work and processing, and I was getting over that person while I was with that person, living with that person. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of these divine masculines are like that too. I feel like they're doing, like I said, they're doing the shadow work while they're with this energy or with like karmic energies. All right. So give me how the divine masculine is feeling towards the divine feminine specifically at this time. And then I'm going to also ask, what does the divine feminine need to know at this time? Okay. Okay, so how are they feeling towards you right now? They're feeling the King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Ooh, for some of you guys, they're deathly afraid that you won't take them back or that it's really over between the two of you guys. For some of you guys, them staying in a third party, okay, or trying to work it out with a third party, a karmic energy, they're fearful that they've lost you for good. That is how they feel towards you. That's also a challenge. Because it's for some of them, they're going, you know, should I end this, you know, relationship if I don't even know for sure if this other person still, you know, cares about me or wants me or is open or anything. Now, here's the thing. That's their first mistake. No one should be making life choices like that in regard for, you know, based on outside circumstances like that. Whether you want them or not, that's BS. They need to be breaking away from these types of energies because it feels right, because it's self-love, because they've learned the lesson. Not because, oh, well, if my feminine still wants me, then yeah, I'll break up with her or whatever, you know. But if my feminine doesn't want me, then I'm just going to stay right where I'm at and I'm not going to rock the boat. Right? So anyways, but that's how they feel. They're carrying a huge torch for you. I told you, they're the fire within for you, the passion. The anger they feel towards themselves is big too. But the passion that they feel for you and the watching. Oh, I love it. Thanks for sharing, Holly. I love it. So anyway, but they're definitely afraid that you are like, no, you've come in and come out. You've come in, you know, false start, or, you know, you've communicated, but you know, you run back to your karmic hole or cave, Karmaville. They're afraid that you hold resentment because, you know, that's what they're used to. They're used to low vibrational people and relationships and things like that. That's what they do. They hold resentments towards each other. They hold grudges. It's the old chip on the shoulder. They stew on things. It builds, you know, until finally someone freaks out and then it ends, or there's a blow up fight, or, you know what I mean? That's what they're used to. So I don't know, you guys will only know your situation and how you feel and where you're at. But my guess is if you're watching this live or you're watching this reading, you're not done with this person because of what you feel for this person, you know? You're not waiting on this person, but you're also like, well, if they came in right now and they came correct, then yeah, right? Right. So, but how they're feeling towards you is a lot of passion, a lot of attraction. I mean, this person, they're, again, this daydreams and decisions, they are daydreaming about you nonstop. They're daydreaming about, you know, sexual things. They're daydreaming about, you know, what it would be like to just wake up with you every day, to live a life with you, what it might be like to come home from work at the end of the day and to cook dinner, you know, together, or to cuddle up on the couch, or just to fall asleep with you every night, or take Sunday drives, or what it would be like to be, you know, parents together, or what it would be like to marry you. Like, they're thinking about all of this. And and they don't realize, but that's manifesting. Thoughts become things, right? All right. So what else? So we've got the challenge, we've got how they're feeling towards you. Now let's see how they feel towards this connection. How are they feeling towards, you know, your connection? They're intimidated by you guys. I know I say that a lot, but how do they feel about this connection right now? They don't know. Look at that. They know what they feel towards you. They are fearful and afraid for different reasons, right? But they also know that where they've been, they don't want to be either. But how they feel towards this connection right now is it's out of balance. They know it's out of balance. They're trying to figure out the best way to approach. They're doing a lot of deep thinking, soul searching, you see? The Hermit. But some of them will just get in their head a lot and it'll keep them from making a move. Or they'll choose to stay where they're at for longer because the fear of reaching out or the thought of like rejection from you is quite literally unbearable to this person in that regard. So instead of finding out the truth, they'll stay where it's safe. You know what I mean? But the majority energy is someone who is doing a lot of soul searching and deep thinking and trying to figure out the best way to approach you before they truly do lose you for good. 10 of Swords, because you meet someone and start building something with someone else. You meet someone and start building towards the 10 of Pentacles with someone else. Show me the energy around the Divine Masculine. How does it make them feel? Thinking thoughts of the feminine moving on or falling in love. How does that make them feel? Show me the energy around that. Bet we get the 5 of Wands. Little fire ants for that one. Because that's how I feel they feel. Is like this. When they think of like you with someone else, it's like loss, sadness, pain, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the fire ants. 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles. How do they feel about you moving forward and meeting someone else? All I get, I know they're not bad cards, right? If you're just a card reader, that you would go, oh, this isn't bad, you know. It is. Because what they're doing is he's sitting here alone, all right? He's all gray hair, old, you know, he's meaning time, father time. He's taking too much time. This is deep regret. They're alone while you have fun and celebrate and live your best life in a balanced, strong, you know, unified relationship with someone, a soulmate. They have to sit here with their dog in their house by themselves, just staring at the pentacle that never made it to you. That's deep regret. I'm telling you, let me clarify. Clarify the King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, because they're gonna be thinking about what might have been, what could have been with you. How they, you know, just, you know, ballsed up a little bit, use their cojones. See, they're gonna be thinking about how they deceived themselves. I could feel this. These were not happy cards. They look like happy cards, right? If you're a card reader, but I don't read the cards, right? This is what I felt. It would kill them. They would be thinking, I deceived myself, you know, they'd get real down on themselves, and that's what they think of. They think of this. And look at the squawking, the thoughts. I mean, and it's all because you move forward from them. You detach for good or whatever. If it's a twin flame, it's an eternal bond, right? Like on a soul level, it's not, you guys are always connected in that way, right? It doesn't, but physically, you move forward, you find new love, you detach, you know, you move to calmer waters while they sit here in this. And you know, it's not like they would be there forever. I'm sure that they would, you know, move on and do all the things too, but That's the energy around you finding new love. Okay? All right. What else do we want to ask? For those of them that are in these karmic third parties, what is the intention towards the karmic at this time? What is this King of Wands taking action on? I just asked, show me what they're taking action on towards the karmic energy. There it is. 3 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands for me is a card of divine timing, right? Because you literally have 3 wands on the shoreline, on the beach, and it's about the ships arriving, even though in this deck there's no ships. It's about the ships arriving though. There it is. Divine timing, see? There's something right on the shore. She's about to catch her wave. She's waiting for the right wave to catch. All right. If you've ever been surfing or know anything about surfing, that's you gotta find the wave, catch the wave, the right wave, right? So it's showing me that this person they're about to catch the right wave, and they're going to separate themselves from the third party to have union with you. Why are these not showing up? Sorry guys, hold on a second. That is so weird. Really, there must be something, I don't know how, I mean, it might just be on my end, but on my end, my live chat, like usually on the live chat, you can see like, you know, like all the live chats, you know, all the little white chat boxes with each of your chats, right? But for some reason, it's like 1 or 2 and then like blank and then 3, 4 and then blank. So it's like there's gaps in between. It's weird. I've never seen that before. Anyways, okay. Squirrel brain. So, okay. So they're taking action. Their intention to take action towards the karmic at this time is to separate themselves, go through the separation, go through this loss, the pain. You know, you got to feel it to heal it. They do feel like it's about time. It's time. This is a card of timing for me. And things coming in, right, that you've manifested. And then there it is, the 2 of Cups. I need to get out of one thing because I feel on a soul level I'm meant to be in another. Whether they come to you or not, they need to walk away from this. And this is all, you know, stemming from the fact that they're secretly in love with you, right? Secret or not so secret? Secret. Secret. Get the cute internet guy out. That's so funny, Carly. Oh, yeah. Okay, so look at this. The Keeper of Secrets is in front of the Sun card, and he was in front of her. So this is all stemming from because they haven't opened up. They want to open up. Communication, opening up, love letter. It's sealed, though. They need to give it to you so you can open it, read it, unseal it. They might actually write you a love letter. 1, 2, 3 in the chat, right as I'm saying that. 1, 2, 3, easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, baby, you and me. All right, guys. Well, that's what the energy is. They're saying that the masculine is getting ready to release themselves, or maybe for some of you guys, they already have or are at this time, because they want to reveal these things to you. And I know that the communication keeps coming through, but it's because it's in the energy. They want to reveal all to you. They want to be open, just completely open. No more hiding, no more secrets. They want to share with you all of the beautiful spiritual, phenomenons that they've witnessed, that they've shared. I can confirm for you. I mean, some of you guys might resonate with this, but I can confirm for you, like, you know, me and my twin flame, for instance. I don't want to say too much, out of respect of, I don't know who watches this stuff. And you know, there is karmic third party energy. So I'm very respectful. But I will say that when there has been communication during separation, okay, we line up on our timelines perfectly. Like, oh my gosh, I was just talking all about you yesterday to such and such, and I had this client email me with the same last name as you, and they emailed me right at this time, and then, you know, my person confirms, oh my gosh, I was talking about you just the other day to, you know, this person, and that's so wonderful that we were both doing the same thing at the same time for each other, like towards each other. And we were. And that's just like a small smidgen of things, but like you guys will be able to compare notes as to what you guys were going through, seeing your signs, your syncs, the numbers, the music, the lyric, you know, everything, right? They want to open up to you and they want to reveal these things to you. And what I'm getting is because you get it, because you'll get it, because you are their guru, because they already know that you're the spiritual one, that you're the, you know, intuitive one, the clairvoyant, the empath. Like they already know that you know, but they want to share with you. It's like they're excited, like a giddiness. I think it's cute. It's almost like a little kid that's like excited to like show you their new toy, or, you know, I don't know, something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, my loves. We've already been on for 81 minutes. Okay, all right. An hour and 20. That's not that bad, right? That's not that bad. I felt called to pull out the runes. Fehu. I haven't used the rune tarot on the channel for a very long time, if ever. I use it a lot in personals. Fehu symbolizes livestock. I'm getting livestock commissioner. Some of you guys, that can resonate. Some of you guys, maybe your person works in agriculture, farming, maybe they have livestock, cattle, stuff like that, okay? But that's the first one out. And it says, it symbolizes wealth, abundance, success, security, and fertility. That could be part of the daydreams too. For some of you guys, your masculine is daydreaming of like what it would be like to like, you know, live on a piece of land with you and have a dream home with you and maybe have a family and some animals and, you know, that kind of stuff. Gabo, a gift, symbolizes balance, exchange, partnership, generosity, and relationships. Ingwas, the seed, symbolizes goals, growth, change, common sense, the hearth, and home. Holy shit. They want wealth and abundance. They want partnership, a generous one, and a balanced one. There's a gift coming in. The gift arrives. And then Ingwas, which represents the seed. Goals, growth, change, common sense, hearth, home. This is change in the home. Ever since the beginning, and even in one of my messages yesterday that I was talking about earlier, I think it was the Capricorn reading, the fourth house. Astrology, the fourth house. It's the home, it's the walls, it's the foundation, it's what's going on in here, right? It's chaos, aggression, heat, arguing, gossip, blaming. It's very dysfunctional energy here. And this is confirming that. They want change in their home environment, in their 3D environment. They want to plant new seeds. They want to nurture the seed that they planted that's been growing and that you guys planted together. They have new goals. They have new goals. And then right after that is Dagaz. Okay, so Dagaz is the dawn, breaking dawn. Awakening, certainty, illumination, completion, and hope. I don't know if it's... There's a certainty here. A certainty of completion. They are really holding on to this. There's so much hope within the divine masculine. So much hope. Beautiful. All right. Let me just wrap it up. Oh, that was what I pulled out. My runes and then my chakra cards. That's what I want to get to. Chakra. Show me the divine masculines, the chakras that are most affected at this time and that are most activated at this time. Probably the sacral. The sacral and the heart. They need to activate the throat more. Oh my gosh, it's the throat. I said they need to activate the throat more. It's the throat. You guys know everything I say is for a reason, right? Connect with spirit. 5th chakra, the throat chakra. They're asking for inner guidance to assist them in getting more in touch with their spirit and with answers and clarity. They're tapping in. They're tapping in. Wow. And the 2 of Cups accidentally got picked up with it right now. They're tapping in. All right, let's see what this one is. And then I'll get, it's the throat chakra again. They need to exercise that throat chakra. All of these are throat chakra. Are you kidding me? You guys, these are not, like, these are all mixed up. Okay, communication, expression. They're expressing themselves. They're speaking their truth. Whether they communicate to you or not at this time right now, that's an intention. They want to. Believe me, they want to. And a lot of them will. They will reach out to you. They will communicate, okay? But this is about being honest with self and honest with karmic partners, honest about what you want, what you don't want. Truthfulness. Connect with spirit. There it is. Communication. Says it right here. I inquire about others' thoughts and feelings as listening to their truth can be uplifting. So there's going to be a truthful inquiring here. 111 people in the chat. And then bottom of the deck, you cannot make it up. You have 4 throat chakras back to back to back to back. Whoa. And then the crown chakra. That's never happened. Anytime I've ever used this deck, it's never happened. Not once. Like you might get like, 2 back to back or, but I've never gotten 4 of the same chakra ever. That is so powerful. And it's 4 of them. Something about the 4s, maybe you're seeing the 444, they are too, but it's the 4th house. I'm telling you, there's truth and authentic energy rattling through the chaos, anger, fights, all the things in their home right now. The truth shall set you free, and quite literally, that statement is so true in this moment. The divine masculine is saying their truth, wanting to live their truth, because it will set them free. The Milky Way. What did I title this message? The first part of it is a lyric from a Vince Gill song, Whenever You Come Around. And then the other part of the title was a super spying energy, basically. Networking, social media, internet, spotlight. Someone could work in publicity, yada, networking, marketing, all that. This is about spying, about being seen online. Okay, let's get 2 more, please, before we go. So I love you guys. When I get off the live, I will put all the info down in this description box on, how to book a reading and do all the things and all the things and all the things. The dog's been coming out a lot. And the raccoon, wow. These came out yesterday too. Loyalty, a supportive friend. They miss your friendship. They want to just be there. Like they miss you in their life. They don't even care if you guys are just friends. I mean, they obviously want more and they feel more, but they just don't want to not have you in their life for the rest of their life. They miss talking to you. They miss just everything like that. This is someone who's problem solving. They're problem solving in a very clever way because the mask no longer stays on. They want to take it off. It doesn't, They don't want to wear a mask anymore. You have 4 throat chakra cards. The mask is done. It's divine timing, the clock. And then the Wolverine. Fierce, unpredictable, power struggles, assertive, possessive, fearless, and determined. Fearless and determined. It's also elusive, like you don't see it coming. You know what I mean? And there's the super spying energy. There it is. So this is what I have for you today, my loves. So I am going to get going. I'm going to finish, oh my gosh, check on the readings that I'm uploading for personals, and then finish the rest of the zodiacs for the beginning of April. And I don't know, just record. So anyways, but what else? I think that was it. Except I did want to get one of these. Actually, you know what? No, I was called to pull out my Mystical Shaman Oracle today, but I'm not going to use it in this reading. I'm going to use it in the reading I'm about to record. So I love you guys. I will see you guys very soon. I think that's it, right? So thank you for hanging out with me today. 4 throat chakra cards. This is blowing my mind right now. That's blowing my mind. That and the runes that confirmed the reading. You know. Something, a breaking dawn, a seed, a gift, and then livestock. Fehu, which is all about just wealth and prosperity, fertility. Material wealth. A gift shows up in the 3D. A gift shows up in the 3D, and I feel like it's a form of communication. And it's open, it's big. For those of you guys who this is for, that's what it is. So I love you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again, and I will see you soon. Mwah.